Hello everyone and welcome to the summary of round 2 of Battle of the Beasts All Generation. I'm Adam and today I got the tower of the 39, I think, beasts which are left of round 2. Which are left from round 2, the survivors. So I think this is 39, not entirely sure, but yeah. I'm going to be going through each of these beasts one by one, saying who they killed in round 2, and yeah, if I think they have what it takes to go through round 3. So most of these speeds I was expecting to make it far. Some are some surprises, but other than that, quite a few good ones. So to start things off, the series of the main series. Okay, I'm going to go through the series of beasts which were eliminated in round 2. So, like with round 1, we lost Series 14, Series 3, and Series 23. Their last beasts standing being Farah, Naga, and Zircon, respectively. I'm going to be doing the same thing for round 2. And in round 2, we lost quite a surprising amount of seasons. We lost 8 seasons of Beast Quest here. With 24th place being Series 16, with the last beast being Solix. 23rd was Season 4, with the last beast standing was Nixa. 22nd place was Series 2, with the last beast standing being Sultra. 21st place was Series 18, with the last beast standing being Corixa. 20th place was Series 9, with the last beast standing being Silver. 19th place was Series 12, with the last beast standing was Merca. 18th place was Series 10, being Lustor, having the last beast standing spot. And in 17th place, wrapping up all the seasons eliminated in round 2, we have Series 11, with its respective last beast standing being Serpio. So with that, those seasons are out. We don't need to worry about them anymore. Now we go on to these beasts. So I'll be going through all these beasts in chronological order, so order in which the book was released. Well, the main series, then special, so numerical order, sorry. And I'll be saying which beast they killed in round 2. Not round 1 and 2, just round 2, okay? So starting off, we have, rather fittingly, the first beast of them all. Furno the Fire Dragon. Furno killed Jurog in round 2. So a semi-finalist killing another semi-finalist, not really surprising, but still a good fight, and I think Furno does have what it takes to make it through to round 4. I hope he does anyway, because Furno is one of those beasts which you need to have in round 4. Okay, so obviously Series 2, Series 3, and Series 4 are eliminated, so we're going to Series 5 now, with the first beast of those lot being Hawkeye's Arrow of the Air. Hawkeye was the killer of Sultra the Stone Charmer, and in a rather brutal way, but yeah, Hawkeye, I think, has a chance to make it through to round 4, but it really depends on who her opponent is. But I don't think she's going to make it through, but it would be nice if she did. The next beast is Tremor, the Earth Lord, also from Series 5. The killer of Skolo the Bladed Monster. So, not bad. Good on you, Tremor. Tremor kind of had, in my opinion, a bit of an easy ride here. He had an easy kill in round 1 and an alright kill in round 2. Will he... I don't know if he'll beat round 3, though. I don't know if he'll make it through to round 3. I hope he does, because we need a representative from Series 5. But I don't know. Tough one, that one is. The Series 5 beasts, I'm not really sure on, because they both are good beasts, but I don't know if they really have what it takes to go that distance. Now, Series 6, now we got its first beast being Merc the Swamp Man. He killed Lipida back in round 2, and quite easily, might I add. Do I think Merc is going to go through to round 4? I actually think he will. I started to get a bit of respect for this beast now, and now knowing what his capabilities are, I'll be surprised if he doesn't, really. He's not invincible, but I would say he does have a really good chance of making it through. Up next, we have my girl, the killer of stealth in round 2, Vespic the Wasp Queen. This one, yeah, I would love to see make it through to round 4. However, I don't know if she will. I really don't know. You're going to be seeing a lot of me saying I don't know, but this is a summary video on which beasts are still in the tournament. Vespic, I don't know if you're going to make it through to the top 20. I hope you do, but I don't know if you will. Right, now for Series 7, we have 4 beasts from Series 7 that's made it through. One of which is Hellion the Fiery Foe. He killed Tyrantix in round 2, and with his ability and quite a hard possibility of killing him, yeah, I think Hellion's going to make it through to round 4. Next up, we have Crestor the Crushing Terror. He killed Merca in round 2. And being a former runner-up, I expect him to make it through to round 4. So I have a high hope he will. Up next, we have Elic the Lightning Horror. She killed Bloodboar back in round 2. I've actually forgot all about this battle, and if Series 7's going to lose another beast, well, a beast and only a beast in round 3, I think it'll be Elic. But yeah, Elic still killed Bloodboar, but I don't think she's going to make it any further than she already has. And finally, we have Carnivore the Winged Scavenger. She killed Lustor back in round 2. And considering she's a semi-finalist back in the original tournament, I do have high hopes for her to making it through. Up next, we have Series 8 with only 2 beasts that have made it through. Up first, we have Balisk the Water Snake, the beast which I'm happy has made it through this far, and the killer of Sepron back in round 2. I hope Balisk wins, well, makes it through to round 4 anyway. If he doesn't, that'll be okay, but I just want him to be the last beast stand in the Series 8 to earn more respect from the fan base. Because I still think he's lacking in the respect that he deserves. Up next, we have Cronus, the Clawed Menace? Yeah, the Clawed Menace. He's the killer of Arax, the Soul Stealer, back in round 2. Nearly early portions of round 2, actually. I generally believe Cronus might make it through to round 4, but I don't know. He didn't do great in round 3. No, he didn't do great in the original tournament, so I don't know. I wouldn't mind if he's the last beast standing in Series 8, but I prefer Ballast to be the last beast standing. For Series 13 and wrapping out the older generation, we have Cobra, Ghoul of the Shadows, the killer of Cressa the Winged Terror. Cobra, I do think, is going to make it through to round 4 for the sole reason he killed a runner-up. If he killed a runner-up, then I do think he has a high chance of making it through to the next round. If he doesn't, I will be surprised, but honestly, Cobra, I think he got this. Now, going into the new generation, we have the killer of Coron, Jaws of Death. Back in round 2, we have Plexor, the Raging Reptile. Now, this one, like Balisk, I'll love to make a see through to round 4. If he doesn't know, I won't be losing sleep over it. However, come on. He made it to the top 7 in the new generation tournament. He's got to make it further. Representing Series 17, we only have 2 beasts here, so half the series have made it. And up first, we have the killer of Torno, the Hurricane Dragon, Griff, the Feathered Fiend. This one, like Plexor, I do want to see make it further. If he doesn't, I won't lose sleep over it, but come on, Griff has to make it further. I like Griff. I really do like Griff. Now, up next, we have Okko, the Sand Monster, the killer of Slivka, the Cold-Hearted Curse, back in round 2. This beast, I'm not sure on. My whole knowledge on Okko is a bit fuzzy, not because I'm not a big fan of him, so I don't really pay too much attention to him. So I'm not entirely sure if Okko could make it. I think he does, but I don't know. Now we have two beasts from Series 19 to talk about, one of which is Quarg the Stone Dragon. This one took a while to get into round 2. No, seriously, all the beasts from Series 19 made it through to round 2, and the last two to participate in the last two of Series 19 to participate in round 2 are the two that made it through, whereas the other two died. Quarg killed Silver the Wild Terror, and in a battle where I think Lucas would have wanted Silver to win, I had to give the victory to Quarg. So, yeah. Will Quarg make it through to round 4? I don't know. I personally hope he doesn't, but I really don't know if he will or won't. I hope he doesn't. Up next, we have Stritor the Skeleton Dragon, the killer of Galarki's Spear of the Depths back in round 2. This one, I do have high hopes making it through to round 4, but if he doesn't, yeah, I hope he does, but I think this one might make it through to the round 4, because I generally believe this one might win, as he's not really one of my predictions. So if there's a prediction which... Okay, I made 5 predictions on beasts who I think will win. 4 of them I made it through to round 3. One of them's dead. Thank you, Koba. And I'm saying Stritor might be the winner if any of my predictions were to fail. So yeah, Stritor. I think Stritor is going to be fine making it through to round 4. Up next, representing Series 20, we have quite early victories back in... we have quite early victories in round 2 for these two. We have Okira the Crusher, who killed Solak, Scourge of the Sea. Honestly, I don't think this beast is going to make it further in the tournament, and neither do I think Rykar is going to make it further in the tournament either. Rykar killed Brutus, but personally, I do not see these beasts making it through to round 4, which is a shame because both these beasts are alright, but as a fan, as someone that's not a fan of Series 20, I'm not going to object if they both die. Up next, we have the only beast remaining of Series 21, which is Skra the Night Scavenger. He killed Corixa, the Diamond Warrior, so has already proven himself as a very powerful beast. So with that, I feel like a spot in round 4 has been saved for him, but I really hope he does make it through. I really do. Even if that means he gets the lucky skip, Skra needs to make it through to round 4. For me, a beast as powerful as Skra making it into the top 15 of the new generation tournament before dying to Plexor, I think Skra needs to win this. Or at least make it through to the next round. Because that way that he's at roughly the same spot where he was last tournament, which was the top 20, but he was in the top 15 before. So yeah, not that bad. We have 2 beasts from Series 22. One was an early victory in round 2, and that is Menux the Saber-Tooth Terror. He killed Nixa the Deathbringer. So the Saber-Tooth Terror killing the Bringer of Death? High hopes then. However, Menux is the one... Yeah, I'm going to need to say it. I'm sorry to fans of Menux, but I'm going to need to be honest when I say Menux, I genuinely believe, is the weakest beast left standing in this series, in this tournament. Him making it through to round 3 is an achievement, but I cannot see for the life of me Menux making it through to round 4 unless he gets that skip. But it's not going to be like it's a bad thing if Menux doesn't make it through, but I generally don't believe he will. You killed... Yeah, there we are. Up next we have Nasefa the Cursed Siren. She killed Voltrex the Two-Headed Octopus. And honestly, you know what? I think this beast has the potential to make it further. However, depending on who her opponent is, she could get screwed over royally. So I'm not sure on that one. Because I'm going along with their accomplishment back in the previous tournament. And if I'm to compare Nasefa's accomplishments in this tournament and the previous one, her making it through to round 3 is an accomplishment. She died in round 1 in the previous tournament. Up next, we have 2 beasts which have similar storylines back in being in the New Generation tournament. But both these beasts had similar storylines, and if it ends the same way again, that's great. But what we have here is representing Series 24, the killer of... Where are you? Can't seem to find who you killed. There you are. The killer of... Wow, really? The killer of Komodo, the Lizard King, back in round 2. Menux, the Reckon Menace. Menux... Oh, ow. Morax, the Reckon Menace. The semi-finalist back in the New Generation tournament. This one, I'm confident is going to make it through to round 4. If he doesn't, I would be shocked. But yeah, I can't see Morax... I really can't see Morax dying in round 3. Morax is designed to do good, and I think he will. Now, representing Series 25, the last beast standing of Series 25, and also the runner-up of the New Generation tournament, Lycaxa, Hunter of the Peaks, the killer of Madara the Midnight Warrior. Honestly, I can't see Lycaxa dying in round 3. If he does, I'll be disappointed because I really do want this beast to make it through. But depending on who his opponent is, I'm sure he'll be fine because of his high sense of smell and hearing. Any beast that kills him is one that should win the tournament. That's big words coming from me here. Now, for Series 26, so Series 7 was the series that is the series from the old generation, which is dominating this tournament. Series 26, like with the New Generation tournament, is dominating this tournament as well, with 3 beasts making it through to round 3. Up first, we have Technos the Ocean Crawler. Technos, can't find it. Killed Crab, Master of the Sea. Quite easily, might I add. I think Technos is going to make it through to round 4 because of his overall abilities and bulkiness. It's going to take a lot of power for one beast to kill Technos, and a lot of power is something that some beasts just do not have. Up next, we have Malix, the Silent Stalker, the killer of Victor, the Deadly Archer. Now, this one is no surprise that he's made it this far, and I can't see Malix being eliminated I can't see Malix being eliminated in this round simply because of his incredible abilities. Up next, we have Chiron, Lord of Fire, the killer of Linka, the Sky Conqueror. So, Chiron and Okko are special beasts, really, because they are the ones which foiled my very clever plans for a very good arc for the Series 13 beasts. And now it's just the Series 13 beast because of Chiron and Okko killing Linka and Slivka. Thank you guys. I had a good plan and you guys ruined it for me. As for how I think Chiron would do, I think if any beast from Series 26 is going to die in round 3, it's going to need to be Chiron. Now, wrapping up the new generation, we have the 2 newcomers. Now, we have Gorog the Fiery Fiend, the killer of Tauron the Pounding Fury. Honestly, with his abilities, I think he could put up a good fight, but I don't think he's making it any further in this tournament. So that's a shame to hear and say, but I'm afraid that's just how I feel. And we have Devora the Deathfish. Same thing with Gorok. Her abilities are good. However, I don't believe they're going to be enough to propel her into round 4. I hope they are, because she's the last beast standing of the whole deformation, reformation, school swarm ability. So at least she has that achievement, but I like seeing round 4, but if I don't, that'll be fine. Okay, and that's it from Series 27. Now we're going on to the specials. We only have 10 specials left in this. We only have 10 specials left, and all of which are quite good specials, if you ask me. All beasts that deserve to make it this far. There's probably one which I'm confident is going to die in round 3, whilst the others are just going to be, kicking ass like they always do. And up first, we have Mortax the Skeleton Warrior, the killer of Elko, back in round 2. Honestly, Mortax being here, no surprises here. He's a semi-finalist from the Special Generation Tournament, and it shows that he is not here to mess around. He's here to win. So yeah, Mortax making it through to round 3. Round 4, almost guaranteed. Almost. Up next, we have Grashgor, the Beast Guard, the killer of Korvax, the Sea Dragon. Honestly, if he didn't face Mortax in the Special Generation Tournament, I think this would have been another semi-finalist, or at least quarter-finalist. So Grashgor, I do have high hopes for, and I think he's going to do great. I really do. Up next, we have the Beast building his own army, the killer of Solix, back in round 2. With his army of Xeric and Solix, Ferric the Iron Soldier is going to be a force to be reckoned with, and he is here to play. He will dominate round 3. Because if there's any beast that isn't going to... Okay, I'm saying this was Tritor as well. If there's any beast that I didn't predict will win, it has to be Ferric that might win, actually. And honestly, I won't be mad about that. I mean, look at Ferric. He oozes potential, and this is what Ferric is. Up next, we have Anaret the First Beast, the killer of... can't seem to find it. Oh, Temperor the Time Stealer. So you got quite an easy victory in round 2 here. I don't think you're going to make it any further, but if you do, congratulations. But I don't really want you to make it any further. Yeah, I'm not really supposed to show bias, but I mean, not a big fan of Anaret. What can I do? Up next, we have Jakara the Ghost Warrior, the killer of... Who did you kill? You killed Magral. So Jakara killed Magral. Now has Drogon's Wolverine claws and also Magral's extra pair of arms. So yeah, Jakara's becoming stronger and stronger as the tournament goes on. So like with Ferric, a force to be reckoned with. Up next, we have Falcor the Coiled Terror, the killer of Vetrix the Poison Dragon, and another semi-finalist. If this one doesn't make it through to round 4, this is the semi-finalist / runner-up, which I will be least surprised about. But I would love Falcor to make it further. I really would. Because, I like snakes. What can I say? 4 beasts left. And one of them is Kyrax the Metal Warrior, killer of Serpio the Slithering Shadow back in round 2. And I think probably the most satisfying kill for Lucas anyway, because, he doesn't like Serpio. So yeah, I'm sure he had fun watching that video. Kyrax, I'm expecting to make it through to round 4 for his incredible abilities alone. Not to mention his battle experience. Well, lack of battle experience makes him... Well, that's his weakness. Not really have much battle experience, but he is a great fighter. Not to mention, gave a very unique kill to Serpio as well. So, he's got potential. Up next is Vurak the Storm King. Vurak is the killer of Electro the Stormbird. He killed Electro, wow. And you know what? Yeah, I think that was a good victory on his part. I don't think Vurak's going to make it any further in this tournament. Being a giant lobster is hard to actually work with a beast like that. Like, the huge bulking shapes, they're just hard to work with when they're not fast or don't have anything that I can use to make it seem more interesting of a fight. So for that, I do want Vurak to be eliminated. However, I'm not going to be unfair to him, okay? Up next, we have Ospira the Savage Sorceress. Ospira killed Rashuk the Cave Troll back in round 2. Quite easy, might I add. And with the power of the Gargantua Ring, she's even more powerful than she was originally. So I think she might make it through to round 4. And finally, wrapping up the beast that made it through to round 3 is Petrix the Winged Slicer. Petrix killed Epos the Flamebird back in round 2. And if I think Petrix will make it through to round 3, I don't know. I hope he does, but it depends who his matchup is. I don't know if he will, and if he does, then yay, but if he doesn't, then okay, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. But those are the 39 beasts that made it through to round 3. And with that, I'll see you when round 3 starts. Until then, I'll see you next time.